Hey everyone, let's solve some problems together. So here you can see question number 1. Find the value of sine inverse of sine pi by 3. Now since we know that sine inverse of sine theta is directly theta, so here the answer should be pi by 3. But we should always note the principal value range of inverse function. So since the principal value range is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, so here in question number 1 we can directly write the answer pi by 3 because sine inverse of sine theta is theta, and since pi by 3 belongs to this range, okay, so this is my answer. Now let's see question number 2. In question number 2 you can see that find the value of sine inverse sine 5 pi by 6. So here it seems like answer is 5 pi by 6, but since 5 pi by 6 does not belongs to this range, so we need to change this 5 pi by 6 to different angle. So here we can write sine inverse sine pi minus pi by 6. If you simplify pi minus pi by 6, then you will eventually get 5 pi by 6 only, okay? Now see here, you can see that sine pi minus theta is sine theta only, because pi minus theta means it lies in second quadrant, and in second quadrant sine is positive. So here we can write this as sine inverse sine pi by 6, okay? Now as you can see that this pi by 6 lies in the principal range, so sine inverse of sine pi by 6 is pi by 6. So the answer is pi by 6 for this question number 2. So question number 2 also done. Question number 3, sine inverse of sine 2 pi by 3. And again 2 pi by 3 does not belong to its principal range, so we need to change this value of angle also. So here we can write this as sine inverse of sine pi minus pi by 3, because pi minus pi by 3 is 2 pi by 3 only, and since it is in the second quadrant, so it will be sine inverse sine pi by 3, because sine pi minus theta is sine theta. So this will be equals to pi by 3, because pi by 3 lies in its principal range. So question number 3 done. Now here in question number 4, cos inverse cos 7 pi by 6. So first we should know the principal value range of cos function, and the principal value range of cos function is 0 to pi. So 0 to pi means the first and second quadrant, so the angle must lie in one of these two quadrants. But if you calculate the value of 7 pi by 6, it does not lie in the first or second quadrant. So first we need to change this. So here we can write this as cos inverse of cos pi plus pi by 6. I've written 7 pi by 6 as pi plus pi by 6, which gives you 7 pi by 6. And hence cos pi plus pi by 6 is minus cos theta equals to cos inverse. It will be written as cos minus cos pi by 6, because pi plus pi by 6 lies in the third quadrant, and in third quadrant cos is negative. So here it comes cos inverse of minus cos pi by 6. But here the problem arises because there is a minus, so we cannot directly write pi by 6. So we need to change this particular portion. So here we can write cos inverse cos pi minus pi by 6, because as you know that cos pi minus theta is minus cos theta, because pi minus theta lies in the second quadrant, and in second quadrant cos is again negative. We cannot write pi plus pi by 6 here, because if I write pi plus pi by 6, it is minus cos pi by 6, but pi plus pi by 6 does not belong to its range, okay? So that's why I'm writing pi minus pi by 6. So hence it will be cos inverse cos, so if we solve it, you will get 5 pi by 6. So this will eventually 5 pi by 6, because cos inverse of cos theta is theta, and 5 pi by 6 belongs to its principal value range, that is 0 to pi. Hence the answer is 5 pi by 6. So question number 4 done. Question number 5, find the value of cos inverse cos 13 pi by 6. So while solving the problems, you should always know the principal value range of this inverse function, okay? Only that time you can write the answer. Otherwise, you will end up writing directly 13 pi by 6, which will be wrong, because that particular angle does not belong to its principal value range. So make sure you should remember all the principal value range of all the trigonometric functions, okay? So here in question number 5, we have cos inverse cos 13 pi by 6, which is not equals to 13 pi by 6, of course, because 13 pi by 6 does not belong to its principal range. So we will make this as cos inverse cos of 2 pi plus pi by 6, which is 13 pi by 6 only. So equals to cos inverse cos of pi by 6, because cos 2 pi plus theta is cos theta, and hence my answer is pi by 6, because this belongs to its principal range, that is closed interval 0 to pi. So question number 5 done. Next we have question number 6, find the value of tan inverse tan pi by 3. So for this also we should recall the principal value range of tan, and the principal value range for tan is open interval minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Since pi by 3 belongs to this principal range, so the answer for this question number 6 is directly pi by 3. Okay. Next question number 7, find the value of tan inverse tan 7 pi by 6, which of course 7 pi by 6 does not belong to its principal range, so we have to make it out. So it will be tan inverse tan, it can be written as pi plus pi by 6. Okay, so this will be equal to tan inverse. Now tan pi plus theta is plus tan theta, because this is in the third quadrant, and in third quadrant we have tan positive, so here it will be tan pi by 6. So hence the answer is pi by 6. Question number 8, find the value of tan inverse tan 9 pi by 8. Again we have to make this out. Tan inverse tan 9 pi by 8 can be written as pi plus pi by 8, and hence it will be tan inverse tan pi by 8, because tan pi plus theta is tan theta, and hence my answer is pi by 8. So these all answers belongs to its principal range. Question number 9, here we have tan inverse of minus root 3. The question is given differently, but it's similar. Okay, so here we can write tan inverse minus, in place of root 3 we can write tan 60 degree, that is tan pi by 3. I want you to recall one formula, that is tan minus theta equals to minus tan theta. So instead of minus tan pi by 3, I can write tan inverse tan of minus pi by 3, and hence tan inverse of tan theta is theta, so my answer is minus pi by 3, and pi by 3 belongs to its principal range. Next question number 10, here we have to find the value of tan pi by 2 minus tan inverse 1 over root 3. We will first try to solve this tan inverse 1 over root 3. So here we have tan of pi by 2 minus tan inverse. So 1 over root 3 can be written as tan 30 degree. So that is tan pi by 6. And since tan inverse of tan theta is theta, so we can write pi by 6, and pi by 6 falls in its principal range. So we have tan of pi by 2 minus pi by 6. So let us subtract these two angles. So it will be tan, the LCM is 6, so it will be 3 pi minus pi. So it will be tan of 2 pi by 6. So this means tan of pi by 3, root over 3. So this is my answer. So question number 10 done. Next we have find the value of sine pi by 3 minus sine inverse 1 by 2. So it will be sine pi by 3 minus sine inverse 1 by 2 can be written as sine 30 degree. So it will be sine pi by 3 minus sine inverse of sine theta is theta, so it is pi by 6. So let us subtract the angles. So here it will be 6, 2 pi minus pi. So this equals to sine pi by 6, and since sine pi by 6 is 1 by 2. So my answer is 1 by 2. Next question we have find the value of sine inverse cos 3 pi by 5. So here the inverse function is sine, and inside it there is cos. So we need to convert this particular to sine, then only we can calculate the value for this question. So the next question is find the value of sine inverse cos theta. So here you can see that the inverse function is sine, but inside there is cos. So here we need to convert this cos function to sine. Okay, so we can do in two ways. So either cos theta can be written as sine 90 plus theta, or cos theta can also be written as sine 90 minus theta, because both gives the same value. Sine 90 plus theta is also plus cos theta, and sine 90 minus theta is also plus cos theta. But since we should look the principal value range of sine inverse, so we cannot take the upper one, because that leads to the value which is outside the principal range. So we will consider the lower one. Okay, this equals to sine inverse of sine, the LCM will be 10, so it will be 5 pi minus 6 pi. So it will be sine inverse sine minus pi over 10. So my answer is minus pi by 10, which belongs to its principal value range. So this much in this video. We will discuss more questions in the next video.